How effective is the combination of my main product and ancillary text? Today I will be evaluating the cohesion between my main and ancillary products, and why this cohesion in turn helps to create a better, more recognisable product. Apple are the kings of cohesion, and this shows in their market share. They have been ranked as the most valuable company throughout most of the last 10 years, only recently being toppled by Amazon. It is easy to see a brand or house style be represented across their products, stores, and throughout their marketing and advertising efforts. Apple aren't alone in this either, with Alphabet, Google's parent company, the third most valuable, also following a strong cohesive brand. Although this can be a struggle for companies, and isn't always effective, Apple, among others, have proven that when done correctly, it pays off. And so, through the logos, fonts, colours and imagery, I aim to accomplish something similar. Through my main task, in particular my front page, I started to develop this brand identity. In terms of colours, I wanted the brand to appear festive, giving it happy connotations even past the Christmas issue. I accomplished this through the uses of the deep greens, yellows and rich reds. For this same reason, I was also very particular with the front cover image, anchoring the festivity with a Christmas tree and Santa's chair in order to create a more effective product. My front cover design in particular was much more original this year compared to last, with me making my own design and hence brand identity, rather than just pastiching from another. However, I wanted to make sure that my advertisements did not follow this pattern, as to give the appearance they were made by other companies with their own marketing strategies. When all three of my products are placed next to one another, it is clear to see that they are one brand, which is good and what I aimed for. I did this synergy between the products to make one another better, and it creates a more effective overall brand. Along with the already mentioned colours which are present across all three products, I also aim to make the fonts bold and easily legible through the use of sans serif fonts such as Arial. The brand logo is also present on each product, large and clear on the magazine and the billboard, and although smaller, still at the top of my website. My hope was that, like the Apple logo, it would become a staple house style item of my product. Imagery also contributed towards this clearly identifiable house style. I made sure to use the same model throughout, and although if the magazine continued, this might change over time, for this issue, I wanted the model to be linked to the magazine. Being a Sheffield listings magazine, the other obvious link is imagery of Sheffield. This imagery occurs naturally in most places, but in others it's done more purposefully. My billboard is a good example of this. I wanted the backdrop to my model to be the Charles Street car park, or the cheese grater as it is colloquially known. This is considered a regional staple, and so when people see it at the billboard they will link it to Sheffield, and hence my brand as a whole. To a lesser extent, I also wanted this to be the first thing someone who loaded my website to see an iconic building of Sheffield, along with my logo. Research shows that in general a web page is judged in the first 5 seconds of loading, and so I felt this was important. Overall I tried, and I believe in most cases succeeding in creating a strong, cohesive brand, which synergizes in order to create one overall more effective product. Thank you for listening.